Welcome to the stress-free coding video, Angular Part 10. I'm Stoke, so let's start right away. Today I will talk to you about these topics. How to connect node.js web server to SQL server, how to execute a query from node.js, how to return a DB record set, how to return a single resource. Hey, stop, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Let's take this one step at a time. Today we code with Node.js with the aim of making the REST API a bit smarter, so that the web server reads data from SQL database. To connect Node.js to a SQL server, we can choose between two drivers, Tedious driver or MS SQL driver. Tedious is the native JavaScript driver built into Node.js. MS SQL instead is the driver developed by Microsoft for Node.js. For our example, we will use the second one. First, we install the driver from Visual Studio Code terminal with the command npm install MS SQL. Now we integrate a SQL query that returns the same article that we return in the JSON string embedded in the code. So remove this code line and create an instance of SQL connection object. Now, set up a config variable with database connection parameter. Connect to the database. Config, function error. Print any errors in console. And we define SQL query statement. Now we create a SQL request object. And we execute query and return the record set. Request.query parameters. The query, DQL variable, function parameter error, record set. Print any error. And send query result. I prefer call query result. Query result. And send query result the record set. And finally, close DB connection. SQL close. Okay, config var contains user, password, your server, DB server, your default database, port, default and option, and database option, encrypt, false, trusted server certificate, false. Okay, save and start web server, and then call get method by browser. There is a record set array of top 20 articles. And now go to step 2. We prepare the reading of the ID of a specific resource passed as a parameter in the URL string. So define const id and parse int request query dot name of parameter id, okay, and then if it's a number, add where statement to SQL query. And if not is not a number id, concatenate a where statement dql where product ID equals, I prefer using interpolation text. Okay, where ID, product ID equals ID. Stop and start node web server. Okay. Now pass in a URL string the product ID in this way. Question mark ID equal 618. So a web server turns a single resource associated with this product ID. Okay, that's all for today. In the next video, we see how to change the Angular application to read a single article. Bye.